Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Please make sure you'll hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. And please follow us on all social media. Guys, today we're going to be talking about sowing and reaping. We're going to look at Galatians 6, verse 7, which says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a man soweth, that shall he reap." Remember something: what you sow is what you reap. What you plant is what you shall harvest. If you plant no seeds, obviously there will be no crops to harvest. So, likewise, if you do not sow, you cannot reap. And I'm talking about sowing into all aspects of your life. I'm talking about sowing into your financial health. I'm talking about sowing into your mental health. I'm talking about sowing into your physical health. I'm talking about sowing into your family life. I'm talking about sowing into your community. I'm talking about sowing into your church. I'm talking about sowing into every aspect of your life because these will ultimately benefit you. When you sow into every aspect of your life, you will reap the rewards of the sowing. You will reap the rewards of the harvest from the seeds that you sow. When you sow into your life financially, it's maybe making a decision to get rid of debt. Now, I know a lot of people will say there's such a thing as good debt. There's good debt only in the sense of maybe real estate, but that's a whole different topic. I'm talking about getting yourself out of debt, credit card debt or debt of buying clothing or, you know, unnecessary things. These things are you sowing into your financial health. Making a budget. Making a budget is you sowing into your financial health, saving for a rainy day, making plans to investing your money in stocks, in bonds, in other aspects. That is all sowing into your financial well being, and you shall reap the rewards later on. You also must sow into your spiritual health. By sowing into your spiritual health, I mean like reading the Bible, praying more often. When you read the Bible, don't just read, that, oh, okay, I must read one verse or I must read one chapter every day. No. Read to understand. Understand the context of what you're reading. Understand the messages of what you are reading. Don't just read for the sake of it. Oh, okay, I must read my Bible, so I must read one page a day or I must read one chapter a day. No. Read to understand and understand the message, and that message will live in your heart. When you pray, pray a sincere prayer. Don't just pray for the sake of it. Go into your physical health. Exercise. Watch what you put into your body. Don't put drugs into your body and other toxins. If you smoke for 30 or 40 years, and after the 30 or 40 years, you realize that you have lung cancer, is it really a shock when you know you've been smoking for 40 years or 50 years or whatever the case may be? The packet of cigarettes itself tells you it's cancerous, it's a danger to your health. Now, if you keep putting that toxin in your body, can you really blame God after 40 years and say, God gave me cancer? When it's you who was smoking for 40 years and that box every single day, 365 days in a year, you are smoking, you are reading that box, and that box says it is dangerous to your health. And after 40 years, you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you you have cancer. Is it now God's fault that you have cancer when you ignored all the warning signs and you sowed this negativity into your life? You sowed these toxins into your life. So when you get cancer, that is you reaping the reward of your actions. There's always consequences to your actions. Your choices, especially now when we're young, your choices are everything. Your choices are everything. Make sure you make the right choices. Sow into your health positively. Exercise more. Watch what you eat. Watch what you put into your body. Apart from physical health, mental health. Watch what you do on the positive side of mental health. Make sure you read books. Make sure you increase your knowledge. Make sure you're stimulating your mind. You are listening to wise words from motivational speakers. Make sure that you are listening to encouraging words. You are reading more books and you are increasing your knowledge. This is positive for your mind. This is enhancing your mind and your mental capabilities. Decrease your stress and decrease all the stresses that increase to your depression or that increase to your stress. Because stress is not good for your mind, and neither is depression. You cannot have a healthy mind if you are constantly stressed or if you're constantly in depression. So try and limit the factors that increase your stress or your depression. And if that means cutting out certain people from your life, if that means cutting out certain situations from your life, then so be it. Those things are detrimental to your mental health and also your physical health. Stress can also weigh on your physical health. It can actually lead to physical illnesses and sicknesses and diseases. So limit the stress that you place on your life and limit the stresses. As I said, cut out people or situations that increase your stress. So into your family. And by family, I don't only mean your relatives, because certain people can be related to you, but they won't be your family. I'm talking about your family, and family can be your friends, can be your colleagues, can be your church brethren who are positive in your life, who are active in your life, who contribute to your life positively, who make a difference in your life. Increase those relationships, sow into those relationships, make more memories, go out, have conversations with them. That is sowing into your family and also sow into your community. By sowing into your community, I mean like helping out the poor. If you see a beggar on a cold day, maybe buy him a blanket if you are financially able to do so. Or if you cook a meal, I'm sure you can spare a plate of a hot meal and give a beggar. It'll sure make his day, especially now as winter is coming up. Weather is going to be very cold. So if you can afford to buy a beggar a blanket, do so. If you can afford to help a person out with a hot meal, do so. You will reap the rewards for that. Help your community out and sow into your community. It is very important for you to sow into your community. Also, when you're sowing into your community, see if there's any underprivileged schools where you can maybe buy a soccer ball or a rugby ball, so that they can start playing sports or the kids can enjoy playing sport with those sporting items. See what you can do for your community. When I'm talking about sowing into your church, I know financially you give a tithe, but apart from that, you can sow into your church. Maybe if you want to help with cleaning up, maybe if you want to help with anything else within your church, if you have a skill, for instance, if you are well in accounting and you want to help your church with their books, do so. If you are good with IT or if you're good in computers, help your church out or help your church members out. You can sow into your church by also helping the church members out. If you know you are good in maths, for instance, and then you know there's a lot of young people in the church that are battling with maths, help them out. You will reap the rewards from that. That is also sowing into your community, and that is also sowing into your church. When you sow all of these things into your life, into all aspects of your life, you surely will get a fruitful harvest from it. You will never go wrong from sowing into all these aspects of your life. If you do not sow, you cannot reap a reward. Imagine if you don't plant nothing and you stand there and expect a tree to grow, but you didn't plant anything. Likewise, if you do not sow the seeds into all aspects of your life, as I said, into your life financially, into your life, into your mental health, into your physical health, into your family, into your community, if you do not sow these seeds, you cannot reap the rewards. Sow these seeds into your life and watch how you get a fruitful harvest later on in life. Amen.